Hey guys, this is Tape, and today you join me on the launch pad with one of my, minimum part inventions where this is basically going to Gilly. That's its goal, and it is 4 parts. There is this, which is 1 part. It does incorporate 2 engines and a fuel tank. It's a little cheaty, but it isn't a mod. There's no mods. This is all stock. I think I do have mods installed, but I'm not using them. This is the NASA liquid fuel booster, which is a pretty good engine, pretty good fuel tank, all in one. We've got an atomic rocket motor, the nuclear engine, which will give us a ton of Delta V, and we've got a Rocket Max fuel tank, just good amount of fuel, and the lander can with the monopropellant taken out of it, just to make it a little tiny bit easier on me. But yeah, I was thinking I could probably do this. So yeah, I'm just going to take off and then start talking, so this video isn't so long. It'll probably be a mix of like post commentary and like live commentary, because there will be lots of bits where I'm just time warping and just have nothing to say because I'm boring. But oh, I was going way too fast. Okay, now I'm not going fast enough. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh god damn it. Yep, this is what you want to not do. It's burning. I've got to put all the fuel back in here. You really don't want it to burn the fuel out of the top tank, because you kind of need that in space. So yeah, I've done this twice now. I just tried recording this and was like, damn it. Although I did do an attempt at this last night. I will not tell you how it went, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna land this on Gilly, if that wasn't abundantly clear. You will notice that there is no decoupler. That is by design. Decoupler would be an extra part. That would make this a 5-part challenge, and that would make me no better than Scott Manley. No, he did this basically the same, but it was before this liquid fuel booster was in the game, so he had to use a Rocket Max engine and an orange tank, so he did it with 5 parts. So I'm not using a decoupler, because I can just burn this off with nuclear engines and physics and stuff. Physics, bitch! Mr. White, just do some chemistry or something. Build a new car. It doesn't even have to be a car. It could be a dune buggy. Fucking Jesse. Anyway, oh, I'm a little bit coldy today. I don't know why. I didn't sleep so well because I was up late doing this. No, I just watch a lot of TV when it's a Friday. I'm recording this on a Friday. This will probably go up like ages from now because I've already got my 2-part SSDO video. Oh fuck, this is all fucked. Okay. Oh, I fucked this up. I fucked this up good and proper. Okay, shut down. Oh, I fucked this up so good and so properly. Okay, it's cool. I've just got to burn upwards like fuck. And I've got to burn this off first. It's always cool, it's like not burning fuel too much. And we're quite high in the atmosphere, so this is almost at maximum ISP, so it's fine to use this here. Man. Oh, I hope I don't fail. I don't want to do a 3rd attempt. And then just say it was my 1st attempt. I nailed this 1st attempt last time. I mean, I don't know what I did last night. Yeah, no, I did try this last night, just to make sure it worked. But yeah, basically, I think this was a Reddit challenge or something, and it was like, go to another planet or another body or something, or like the moon or something with like 20 parts, and then the hardcore mode was like 10 parts, and Scott Manley was like, I'll do it with 5 parts, and I'm like, I'll do it with 4 parts. Only because updates in the game made it possible, but also I'm awesome, so, It is actually, relatively easy to go to Gilly. Well, easy if you know how to get there. That's the difficult bit. Landing on Gilly, very easy. Returning, pretty easy. I did it with, like, no planning when I was testing this. Like, literally no planning. This has a little more planning. I'm thinking if I have enough fuel, I could come back and land on Nimbus. Oh, and a part of the challenge, I fail if I don't bring him back safely. You'll realize there's no parachute. We'll figure something out. Yeah, another part of the challenge is to bring Wilson back safely. That is a very big part of the challenge. I really hope this doesn't fail. Well, we got a nice view, though. I do very much like this lander can. Oh, there's some maps. Oh. Software glitch update before flight. Don't forget. God damn, I forgot. Yeah. Forgot to update my Windows. Oh, no, I did update my Windows. Foolishly, never update Windows. Windows doesn't know what it's doing. Updated Windows, and I turned it on this morning. It was like, oh yeah, I'll just, well, by this morning, I mean this afternoon, because I get up at like 12. No, I got up, I turned it on, and it was like, yeah, we're just gonna revert that change, because it didn't work. I was like, good job, Windows! Fucking Windows, I did not put this into a high enough trajectory. This probably just isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to try again. I'm not even out of the atmosphere. Oh no, I am out of the atmosphere. I'm out of the atmosphere now. 69 kilometers is where it ends, or 69-ish. It's not 70. Everyone's like, oh, it ends at 70. I'm like, nope. Nope, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, you fools. Okay, I'm probably just losing so much energy burning like this. This does have a ridiculous amount of Delta V, like, unbelievable amounts. Because of our cheaty little engine. It's not cheaty, it just uses the wrong fuel type, because it's a nuclear engine burning what is effectively probably kerosene, an oxidizer. Kerosene not being the best of rocket fuels. Well, it's actually one of the best rocket fuels. It's not a great solution, though, because it's still a hydrocarbon. I actually didn't know that for a while. I didn't twig that it was actually a hydrocarbon, which is just kind of, well, effectively just like a fossil fuel. Obviously, there's so few rocket launchers, it doesn't really make a difference to the environment or the amount of fossil fuels we have. But still, you're kind of thinking, well, surely there's something better. Because like the shuttle used to launch on hydrogen, liquid oxygen, so all that comes out the back of that is water. Which is, you know, a much better solution. Although I'm no expert on kerosene, I may have got that wrong. I really should just not talk about any science in my videos, because every time I say anything, I'm just like, no, fuck you! And it's always my most successful videos as well. My two most successful videos, one with, I think, 25,000 views, the other with about 20,000 views. One's where it's a mod light, not mod light, but you know, like a mod video on real solar system, and there's like all the new planets. And I talk about the planets, and I was reading from a list, so and the list was wrong, and I'm not great with planets. I'm not I'm like a kid. I'm like 18. I'm not an expert in like astronomy, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I got a few of those things wrong. I got actually all of it wrong. And people were like, "You're wrong, bro," and then other people were like, "Yeah, fuck you," and then people just start having arguments. But it's not as good as my most successful video, the multiple solar systems mod video, where I happened to mention, I wasn't wrong, actually, I'd like to point out. I was looking at a blue star. It's like blue stars tend to be pretty young. Not characteristically, like our star wasn't blue when it was young, but blue stars burn their fuel incredibly quickly, so they're never going to be old stars. Therefore, they are young stars. Ergo, I was right. But yeah, anyway, still people pointed this out because it wasn't, you know, brilliantly obvious, even though I was right. And then other people were like, we're just having huge arguments in the comments, just being like really vicious arguments about me saying blue stars were young. And I will not admit I was wrong, because I was not. Yes, well, anyway, after past me has calmed down about being wrong about stars, we'll speed up into 4 times time accelerate. As I said, this will probably be, well, will definitely be a mix of post-commentary and live commentary, because I wanted to leave it all in, and I didn't want to edit it down, but I liked some of my live commentary, and this was quite a good reaction-y video-ish, maybe, I don't really know. But yeah, so obviously this is just planning and, you know, getting my encounter. I wasn't in the perfect position, because I didn't put massive amounts of thought into this. I just kind of did it, because, well, it's not particularly difficult. I mean, it's super difficult. I'm just super good. No, it's, you know, it's Eve's easy to get to. Hard to get away from Eve. Pretty easy to get away from Gilly. But yeah, anyway, so I'm just gonna, you know, perform the burn. And you can see I'm, like, pretty low on nuclear fuel. Well, not nuclear fuel. Fuel for my nuclear engine. But it just doesn't matter, because there is so much Delta V in there. The ISP of that nuclear engine is rather nice, especially when it's with something this light. Or, well, not light, because it's not based on weight, is it? We're in orbit. It's based on mass. It's so non-massive, I guess, would be how you would put that. Or, you know, whatever. But, anyway, jumping past my maneuver node a little bit, it's just time to perform a quick plane change and, like, slight maneuver, just to get my encounter, because it wasn't quite perfect. And then I just kind of burn around to try and lower my periaps. Annoyingly, I've forgotten to put this on Connex patch mode 0 or something, which allows me to see where I will be around the planet. This kind of just gives me an annoying view, so I didn't have brilliant precision, and I didn't have brilliant thinking ahead, as I'm sure some of you may have picked up on by now. I've done something pretty vitally wrong here, and as I start to circularize my orbit, I start to realize something is wrong, and this is how it sounded. I'm going the wrong way. That'll make this a lot. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. That's not what you want. Oh my god. Okay, we'll put it at 180. Ascending node, so I need to point south. Yeah, this mission's going just swellly. No quick saves, though. Well, quick saves. I don't really want to do quick loads, or it seems like I'm kind of, like, not awesoming. Oh, goddamn, that's not what you want. I wanted to put it at 180. Oh, just everything going wrong. Anyway, so that needs to be fixed, so we're once again moving back into 4 times time accelerate, just because this was a pretty long maneuver. My initial plan was just to burn at 180 degrees, so I'm basically in the opposite plane, but I am in line with Gilly, and then just try and get a very exact encounter, and then just have to kind of slow down very much at Gilly. But it's very hard to bullseye something when you're going at completely the opposite direction. It's like hitting a bullet with another bullet, and these are 2 very small objects, so it's pretty similar to hitting a bullet with a bullet. And yeah, it was very difficult to figure out. I probably could have if I'd been a little less tired or a little less stupid. But yeah, this whole mission, well, the mission's going alright. I'm here, but I've made some mistakes, which is lucky. So I'm probably not going to have fuel for a victory lap around Midmas, basically. But it's lucky that there's so much Delta V in this stage, or I would be very, 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 very screwed. So yeah, basically I decide it's just best just to change the plane of my orbit. It's not going to screw me over that much, because I'll be going really fast at Gilly anyway. So, so I'd have to do basically the same maneuver there anyway. So I decide it's just better to slow down now and, well, change the direction of my orbit now, and then have a much easier time getting to Gilly, and then just cut my losses, and it'll be fine. Because, you know, what's the worst that could happen? I could lose all my fuel and get stuck in space. But yeah, now it's time for a bit more planning, which is the main reason I did this all in 4 times time accelerate. But yeah, it's fairly easy. I just wait a few orbits using that nice feature they put in a while ago where you can just click forward in orbits. So that I can see where I'm going to encounter, and then just change it around a bit, try and get an actual encounter. Again, my maneuvering skills aren't brilliant at this point, because I think I was quite tired. I did record this over a week ago, so this post-commentary may not be the most informative, and the live commentary was probably of not such a great quality. But you know, it's all good. Anyway, a little plane change brings me much closer. You often forget how much closer a plane change will bring you, but yeah, it does. So yeah, we're getting pretty close now. I've got my encounter. It's just a kind of a radial burn with a bit of prograde, I think, in there or something. But yeah, there's my encounter with Gilly. 4 parts, and we are approaching Gilly. So I'm going to hand you back over to live commentary. Alright, this hasn't gone perfectly, has it? But it's gone, could have gone worse. I could have just, like, died. Yeah, point in retrograde. I love whenever you come out of time warp and you've left SAS on and it's just going crazy trying to do what you want it to do. I'm just going to suicide burn, because throw efficiency to the wind. No, let's not throw it. No, throw efficiency to the wind. It's only 125 meters a second Delta V. After all this, it doesn't really matter what I do. Yeah, okay, this is actually a pretty good example of how goddamn easy it is to get to Gilly. I've screwed up everything. I only had 4 parts, and here I am. So yeah, if you're really looking for not a challenge, or maybe you're new to the game, and you're looking for something better than, you know, going to the moon or something, Gilly's a fairly easy thing if you kind of have a ish grasp of orbital mechanics. And I clearly don't, and I did it. I actually do have a kind of a grasp of orbital mechanics. I just wasn't thinking, because I literally just got up at not 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Winding down, I was working till like 4. Working means editing, and that's not work, that's just kind of fun, just video games. Yeah, it's fun when I can say, no, I've got work to do, and then I can come play video games. It'd be great to have this as a full-time job, but, well, I imagine that would be, relatively difficult now, given that YouTube's landscape has changed so much since, like, the start of when most people now whose jobs it is have jobs. That made no sense, but like NerdCube was saying, like, he would have no idea how to get big on YouTube these days. Much like myself, I have no idea. But, I'm pretty happy with where it is. Like, 2,000 is a good number, just because, like, yeah, 2,000. Well, it's more like 2,500 now. But yeah, it's a weird ball game. That's what it's secretly just a ball game. All of these YouTubers get together and just play football. Football. Although most of well, football or soccer if you're, you know, wrong. Yeah, I said it. Oh, look, now we've got some rocks. Although American football does look way cooler than, you know, British football. Although, nowhere near as manly as rugby. I mean, rugby and American football are basically the same, except rugby players don't wear, like, a suit of armor. So, yeah. Man up, America. Wow, am I gonna get yelled at for some reason in the comments? Editing me, it'll be like, nope, none of this shit. Ugh, commentating me throws caution to the wind. Editing me just goes nuts. This has been like half an hour. I think to edit this down a bit. It probably won't be that long a video. He said, knowing he has to time walk back to Kerbin and he's not going to plan it because who cares and I've got to do things today. I love that Zed does full throttle now. That's very nice. How high are we? Above the ground. Not on all the drugs I just took. That's how I commentate. MDMA plays, yay. No, that'd be terrible. That'd be horrifying. Anyway, do my shadows not reflect on rocks? Yeah, we're cool. How am I... Oh, it's still in orbit mode. What the shit, Loggins? I don't know, James Mason. God, just nothing is on my side. I don't know what I just clicked, but it got rid of the nav ball. I'm probably just going to touch Gilly, then leave, because this won't stand up, and I don't want it to fall over and me just to... Although what's going to happen is Gilly. Although, I could actually just, like, straight up get out. I don't even have to land... I do want to land the ship on Gilly. Although I could get out, get back in before this touches down. And there we go! Gilly in 4 parts. Now I've just got to go home. And you're thinking, ha, 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 go home. But yeah, no, I'm going to go home after this. Going to go back to Kerbin, do some mad cray shit. First off, obviously have to plant a flag. Okay. Wilson Kerman. The craziest motherfucker I've ever known. 4 parts, bitches. I would. Step up. Scott Manley. Yeah, Scott Manley. What's that 5 parts about? Jesus, step up. Although, you know, I imagine he got some of the orbital mechanics right. Whereas I just screwed everything up. For all I know, this isn't even standing up. This is falling, but just at Gilly's rate. Anyway. Man, I hope Scott Manley never sees these videos where I'm always like, step up. Because I've done that like twice now. And one of them's got like 25,000 views. There's a pretty good chance he'll see that. Oh. Yep, that's escape velocity. Nice. I did not even intend to do that. Alright, let's just figure out how to get back to Kerbin. There is more fuel on horizon. I'm just gonna leave, basically. I'm not gonna be smart about it. I'm just gonna leave. And then I'm gonna get into roughly an orbit where I can mess around. How big a burn's that? Oh, that's like nothing. Like you see like all these burns, you're like, oh my god, oh Jesus. And then you realize, oh wait, my craft weighs 6 tons, and I'm using a nuclear engine, and most of that weight is fuel. Most of that mass, even. I'm pretty weightless right now. Not massless, and there is gravity. Hate it when people say there's no gravity in space. That's why you stay in orbit, or you would just kind of float away. Yeah, I am relatively pedantic. But not too much, because if I'm too pedantic, then I would probably just hate myself. Imagine me editing my videos being really pedantic, just being like, oh god, you got everything wrong. But anyway, in the interest of keeping this under 30 minutes, I think I'm going to go into 4 times time accelerate again, and go into post-commentary, of course, because my voice at 4 times time accelerate would sound rather weird. I actually, I was listening, when I get thumbnails from videos, I use, what is it? It's Windows Movie Maker. No, Windows Media Player. No, Windows Movie Maker. What? No, a Windows Media Player, and use the slow mode. And whenever you listen to yourself speaking slowly and it's not like super deep, you just sound wasted. It's like a really good example is watch literally any of NerdCube's videos, with the setting to be like run at half speed. He sounds so drunk. Yeah. Anyway, it's because you speak so slowly when you're drunk. You're just like, I don't even give. Anyway, oh well, that's how I sound at least. Oh no, I'm always really enthusiastic about everything. It's like, hey Peter, I just robbed you. It's like, yeah, awesome. But anyway, back onto space, I guess. What's going on with space with you? No, that's probably the kind of quality of the live commentary that was being recorded right now. By this time, I was pretty fatigued from Kerbaling, but you know, it was fun. I actually did enjoy this quite a lot. It was some good old proper Kerbaling. But anyway, it's time to make myself go slower than Kerbin, since it is behind me by some measure. So it's time to, you know, slow down, get an encounter, and then just get back to Kerbin. I think Wilson's been in space for something like 423 days, does that say? Something around that. That's a lot of time to be in that tiny capsule. I wouldn't really want to be him. That would be awful. Imagine 423 days in that tiny little capsule. Has a pretty nice window, though. Yeah, pretty nice window, though. But it's not much bigger than a Kerbal. He's been sitting down for, well, over a year now. Although that is Kerbal years. This is still like 6 hours. 6-hour days, so it's not that bad. I could probably live with that. No, I absolutely couldn't. That would only be like 100 days. I couldn't sit down for 100 days. But we have a lot of orbits of the sun to complete before we're going to get to that maneuver and start. But I think it's actually only 2 orbits of the sun. Well, 2 is a lot to me. Yeah, you know what? When you're orbiting the sun in a capsule, any orbiting's a lot of orbits. What's that other spacecraft doing? This is one of my really old save files, so there's just like a bunch of like random old just old spacecraft. I have no idea what they are, but yeah. Anyway, got our encounter with Kerbin, and we've got tons of fuel left. Look at that. I can't really see it that well, but it looks like 64 units, maybe a little more. That is absolutely tons. More than enough to, well, land on Kerbin with a nuclear engine, because that's my plan on getting back. And you're thinking, Peter, that doesn't have enough thrust. Well, it does, because it's a very light ship right now, and they provide a decent amount of thrust. And the ISP stays pretty high until about below a kilometer, really. I mean, at about a kilometer, it starts to. I think at about a kilometer above sea level, the nuclear engine's running at about 400 ISP or something, or maybe it's 2 kilometers. I'm not sure. But anyway, it is time to skip through to Kerbin. Oh no, a little plane change maneuver. I've got to do a fine tune so I'm closer to Kerbin, so that, you know, I can hit Kerbin. Just hit it really hard. Move it out of orbit. No, of course I'm going to touch down as softly as possible. Although that may have you know, gone a little shadily, as you will see for the final part of this video, which is live commentary. I thought it was best to do a live commentary of me trying to land. But anyway, it looks like we're doing pretty well. I think that's within the atmosphere now. Yeah, 30 kilometers, perfect. Also, little ships buzzing around there, and it's time to start heading back through the atmosphere. It will be rather beautiful as we see the sunrise over. Oh no, we actually did miss the sunrise, but still. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to hit land, because as we all know, land's a little safer. Although when you're going slowly, it's probably still best to land in water. But this is not going slowly; it's going rather fast. So it would be nice to hit land. But anyway, we're starting to fall, and it will be soon going back into live commentary, so you can hear me get all scared about what happens. I probably should have cut this down earlier. But anyway, back to me. Please, 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 please. No, 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 no. Oh, oh, god damn. Oh. 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 Gonna try that again, unless I'm really far out, then I don't care. Oh, cool. Nice. No, I'm gonna land this. I've had no quick saves. After all that, Wilson gets home safe. Wilson! Damn it, why didn't I yell that when he died? That would have been way cooler. That would have been cool. Cooler, cooler, cool. Toola cool. Just various slowdown maneuvers. Make a bit of music. Make a bit of music. Bit of me. Oh. 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 Gotta land. I don't really know where to start burning. Maybe like a kilometer? What's my acceleration? 2 Gs. Yeah, so you can land on a nuclear engine. You just have to, you know, have not that much fuel in the tanks. Okay, this is much better. Yeah, I've got an insane amount of fuel left, like 50 units. Like, that doesn't sound like a huge amount, but it is just like a ridiculous amount. Like for, oh no, 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 come on, I can't crash again! Ah, Wilson! We're doing this again. I'm gonna land this goddamn thing. I swear to God. I swear to all of my gods. Not that I have any gods, but, you know, shit happens, I guess. Rather than using just Z and X for throttle control, I should probably actually properly throttle control, but that's dumb, and screw you. I'm gonna land this, guys. Because if it was 20 meters a second on ground, he would have survived, but, it's water, so... Probably should have planned this. I don't have any fuel for planning. Food for thought. Oh man, I would have gone out with Andrew Garfield tonight, but he hates Mondays. Are you telling me that Andrew Garfield hates Mondays? Yeah, he's just gonna sit in there and have a lasagna. It's like his favorite thing to do. And he loves lasagna. Yeah. Oh, BoJack Horseman. Will I ever stop loving you? Probably not. Just never, ever, 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 ever let Seth MacFarlane look at one of your scripts. He's just not funny anymore. Just... Seth, you're just not funny. Come on, come on. Throw down, no, no, come on, come on. And up. Yes, no, fuck! No! Ugh! Gonna land safely. Gonna land safely. Gonna land safely. Actually, this is my last attempt. Because I have things to do. I can't believe I didn't turn off the engine. He landed safely. Did a, like, dolphin skip. And killed himself. Good job, Wilson. Jesus Christ, Wilson. Wilson. Obama. Romney. Obama. Romney. Obama. Romney. Obama. Oh, love that. When the first time Obama got elected, John McCain's whole thing was just like, come on, Barack sounds like way like Iraq, guys. Come on. Like Obama just kept pulling up good points, and like McCain was just like, but he's black. Yeah, it's a shame you can't have. Oh yeah, this is Obama's last term this time, isn't it? It's, well, he can do what he likes for these next few years, I guess. Just, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna Obama the fuck out of this shit. Oh, seriously, vote for Obamacare. Yes! No, 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 please don't break. Yeah, Wilson's back, bitches. Guess who's back? Yeah. Anyway, nailed it. Oh, this has taken so long, and it's like, oh my god. But I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope that Wilson is commemorated for spending 4 years in that tiny capsule. And I hope to see you next time.